Hello there friends, I am so happy to share this idea with you. We're going to make something wonderful for your home. It is a shoe rack, and we will make it from cardboard. Yes, cardboard. It sounds simple, and it is. That is the best part. You do not need to be a big expert. You just need a little time, and a little bit of heart. We can make our homes tidy, we can make them beautiful, even with simple things like cardboard boxes. This project is so good for so many reasons. Let's talk about why cardboard is a super choice for your new shoe rack. First, cardboard is very easy to find. You might have some in your home right now. Think about boxes from packages, or boxes from the grocery store. These boxes are waiting for a new life. Using cardboard is also very kind to our earth. We are recycling. We are giving old things a new job. This feels so good, does it not? It means less waste in the world, and that is a wonderful thing for all of us. So, we are helping our planet, and we are making our homes nicer. That is a win-win, I think. Another great thing about cardboard is the cost. It is almost free. This is a budget-friendly project. You do not need to spend lots of money. You can save your money for other things, or you can make many shoe racks. One for everyone in the family, or one for different rooms. It is amazing what you can do when you use what you have. Making something with your own hands is special. It brings joy to your space, and it shows your creative spirit. This shoe rack will be full of your love. So, cardboard is easy to get, it is good for our earth, and it saves you money, plus it is light. You can move your shoe rack easily if you want to clean or if you want to change your room. It is not heavy like wood or metal. This makes it very practical for everyday life. You can also cut cardboard easily. You can make any shape you like. This means your shoe rack can be unique, just like you and your beautiful home. Are you ready to get started? I know I am. Let's make something amazing together. Okay, let's gather our supplies. This part is easy too. We do not need fancy tools, we just need a few simple things. Most of these you might already have. Look around your craft drawer, or your garage. You will be surprised. The main thing, of course, is cardboard. Try to find strong cardboard. Thick boxes work best, like shipping boxes, or boxes from appliances, if they are not too big. Make sure they are clean, and make sure they are dry. This will help your shoe rack be strong and last a long time. Next, you will need something to cut the cardboard. A good pair of strong scissors will work. Or a utility knife, also called a box cutter. If you use a utility knife, please be very careful. Ask a grown-up for help if you need it. Safety is always most important. You will also need a ruler. A long ruler is helpful. This is for measuring, and for making straight lines. We want our shoe rack to look neat, so good measuring is key. Take your time with this part. It will make the next steps much easier for you. You will also need something to hold it all together. Strong glue is very important. You can use a hot glue gun. Hot glue is strong and dries fast, but again, be careful with the heat. Craft glue or wood glue can also work. They just might take longer to dry, so you will need to be patient. You might also want some strong tape. Packing tape or duct tape can help. It can hold pieces together while the glue dries, or it can add extra strength. A pencil or a marker will be useful too, for drawing your cut lines on the cardboard. And that is mostly it for the basic build. See? Very simple. Just cardboard, a cutter, a ruler, and glue. Later we will talk about making it pretty. For that, you might want paint or paper, or fabric. But for now, these are the main things. Make sure you have a clear space to work. A big table is good, or even the floor. Put down some old newspaper. This will protect your table or floor, especially if you are using glue or paint. Now we have our supplies. Let's think about our design next. This is where the fun really starts to build. Now it is time to dream a little. What will your shoe rack look like? This is where your own style comes in. There are many easy ways to set it up. You do not need a complicated plan. Simple is often best. And simple can be very beautiful. Think about where your shoe rack will go. How much space do you have? Measure that space with your ruler. Write down the numbers. This will help you decide the size. Also think about your shoes. How many pairs do you want to store? Are they big shoes or small shoes? One very popular and easy design is using triangles. You can make many triangle shapes from cardboard, then you stack them. Or you put them side by side. Each triangle can hold 1 or 2 pairs of shoes. This looks modern and is very strong. Another simple idea is to make square or rectangle boxes. You can make several small boxes. Then you can stack them up, like building blocks. This way, you can make it as tall or as wide as you need. You can even change it later if you want. This is a very flexible design for your home. Before you start cutting, it is good to draw a little plan. Just a simple sketch on paper. It does not have to be perfect. It is just to give you an idea. Think about a basic 3-tier shoe rack. This means it has 3 levels or shelves. Each shelf can be a long piece of cardboard, and you will need side pieces to hold the shelves up. You can make supports for the shelves too. These can be smaller pieces of cardboard, glued underneath the shelves to make them strong. This is a classic shoe rack look, and it is very easy for beginners to make. Remember to think about the size of your shoes. If you have tall boots, you might need more space between shelves. For children's shoes, the spaces can be smaller. You can even make different sections, some for big shoes, some for small shoes. This is your shoe rack, so make it perfect for your family. Keep your design simple at first, you can always add more later. The most important thing is to have fun, and to make something useful for your home. A tidy entryway makes a happy home, and this shoe rack will help with that. Section 4, making your shoe rack, step by step. Alright, let's get building. We will make a basic 3-tier shoe rack. This is a great starting point, and you will see just how easy it is. First, take your big pieces of cardboard. We need to cut pieces for the shelves and pieces for the sides. Let's say we want our shoe rack to be about 2 feet wide and about 1 foot deep. This is a good size for a few pairs of shoes. So, for the shelves you will cut 3 rectangles, each one will be 2 feet long and 1 foot wide. Use your ruler and pencil to draw the lines, then cut carefully with your scissors or utility knife. Next we need the side pieces. These will hold up our shelves. We need 2 side pieces. Let's make them about 2 feet tall and 1 foot wide, the same depth as our shelves. So, cut 2 more rectangles, each one 2 feet tall and 1 foot wide. Now you should have 3 shelf pieces and 2 side pieces. These are the main parts of your shoe rack. Take your time with the cutting. Straight cuts will make your shoe rack look much nicer, and it will be stronger too. Slow and steady is the way to go. Now, let's mark where the shelves will go on the side pieces. Lay one side piece flat, and decide how much space you want between shelves. Maybe about 8 inches? This gives room for most shoes. Using your ruler, make small marks on the inside of the side piece to mark where the bottom of each shelf will be. Do the same for the other side piece. Make sure your marks are at the same height on both sides. This is very important so your shelves will be level. Nobody wants a wobbly shoe rack, right? It is time to glue. Take one side piece and apply strong glue along the line for the bottom shelf. Then take one shelf piece and press it firmly against the side piece. Hold it for a few minutes until the glue starts to set, or use tape to hold it for now. Then, do the same for the other end of that shelf, attaching it to the second side piece. Now you have the bottom shelf in place. Repeat this for the middle shelf, and then for the top shelf. Let the glue dry completely. This might take a few hours or even overnight depending on your glue. Patience is key for a strong shoe rack. Section 5. Make it strong, make it pretty. Our basic shoe rack is built. That is wonderful. Now let's talk about making it even better. We want it to be strong and we want it to be pretty. Cardboard can be surprisingly strong, but a few little tricks can make it even stronger. This is especially important if you have heavy shoes or if your shoe rack will get a lot of use. One easy way to add strength is to double up the cardboard. For the shelves, you can glue 2 layers of cardboard together. This will make them much stiffer and less likely to bend over time. Another good idea is to add supports. Underneath each shelf, you can glue small triangles of cardboard or small rectangles. Place them in the corners where the shelf meets the side pieces. This adds a lot of support. You can also add a back piece to your shoe rack. A large piece of cardboard cut to fit the back. Glue it to the back edges of the sides and shelves. This will make the whole shoe rack much more stable. It will stop it from wobbling side to side. These little steps make a big difference. Your shoe rack will last so much longer. Now for the really fun part, making it pretty. This is where your creativity can shine. You can paint your cardboard shoe rack. Acrylic paints work well on cardboard. Choose your favorite colors. Maybe a bright happy color or a calm neutral color to match your home. You can paint it all one color, or you can paint patterns, stripes, dots, or even little flowers. Let your imagination guide you. This is your chance to make it truly yours. A piece of art that also holds your shoes. How lovely is that? If you do not want to paint, there are other ideas. You can cover your shoe rack with pretty paper. Contact paper is great. It has a sticky back and it comes in many patterns and colors like wood grain or marble or fun designs. Or you can use wrapping paper or wallpaper scraps. Just use glue to attach the paper smoothly. Fabric scraps can also look beautiful. You can wrap the pieces in fabric before you glue them together. This gives a soft, cozy look. Whatever you choose, it will make your shoe rack special and it will protect the cardboard too. Section 6. More fun ideas and keeping it clean. Your 3-tier shoe rack is a great start, but there are so many other fun designs you can try. Once you know the basics, you can get creative. What if you need to store tall boots? You can make one section of your shoe rack taller. Just make the side pieces longer for that part or leave out a shelf in one section. This gives you space for those lovely winter boots. Or maybe you have lots of small shoes like sandals or kids' shoes. You could make smaller compartments for these, like little cubbies. You can also think about different shapes. We talked about triangles earlier. You can cut many identical triangles from cardboard, score them, and fold them into 3D triangle tubes. Then glue these tubes together. You can stack them high or make a wide, low rack. This looks very modern and cool. Another idea is to use cardboard tubes, like the strong tubes from inside wrapping paper or mailing tubes. You can cut them to size and arrange them in a box or frame. Each tube can hold a pair of shoes. This is a fun, quirky look. Now let's talk about keeping your shoe rack nice. Cardboard is strong, but it does not love water, so try to keep your shoe rack dry. If your shoes are wet or muddy, let them dry first before you put them on the rack. If your shoe rack does get a little dirty, you can wipe it with a slightly damp cloth. But do not make it too wet. If you painted your shoe rack or covered it with contact paper, this will help protect it and make it easier to wipe clean. This little bit of care helps it last. Sometimes, even with strong glue, a piece might get a little loose, especially if it holds heavy shoes. This is easy to fix. Just add a little more strong glue or some strong tape. If a shelf starts to sag a bit, you can add more support. Glue an extra strip of cardboard along the front or back edge of the shelf, or add another small support triangle underneath. It is easy to make small repairs. This way your handmade shoe rack can serve your family well for a long, long time. It is a joy to use things we make ourselves. Section 7. Good for your home, good for Earth, happy endings. We have talked so much about this wonderful project, I hope you feel inspired. Making a cardboard shoe rack is so rewarding. It is good for your home in many ways. It helps keep your entryway or closet tidy. No more messy piles of shoes. A tidy space feels calm and welcoming. It makes your home feel more peaceful, and it is so satisfying to see your shoes all neat, all organized in something you made with your own hands. That feeling is just the best, isn't it? It is a little bit of homemaking magic. And this project is so good for our Earth. We are taking something old, like a cardboard box, something that might have been thrown away, and we are giving it a new purpose, a beautiful, useful purpose. This is recycling at its best. It means less waste in our landfills. It means we are using our resources wisely. Every time we choose to reuse and recycle, we help our planet. It is a small thing we can do, but many small things together make a big difference. This shoe rack is a little reminder of that. A reminder to be kind to our world. Let's not forget how good this is for your wallet. Building things yourself can save so much money. Store-bought shoe racks can be expensive, but this one costs almost nothing, just a little bit of your time and creativity. This means you have more to spend on other things, or you can make more useful items for your home. It feels good to be resourceful. It feels good to be smart with our money. This project teaches us that we do not always need to buy new things. We can make wonderful things ourselves. So, I truly encourage you to try this. Do not be afraid if you have never done it before. It is simple, it is fun, and you will create something unique for your home, something that tells a story. The story of your creativity, the story of your care for your home and our Earth. Imagine your family using it every day. Imagine your friends seeing it and saying, "You made that? It's amazing." That will bring a smile to your face. So go find those cardboard boxes and let's make something beautiful together. Happy building, everyone.